This video is going to show you how to farm the Grasp of Avarice dungeon on Master difficulty, just to keep farming the boss over and over. So first thing you want to do is swap checkpoints between your team. So for every time you're doing a run, make sure someone swaps and then swaps back to the character they want to do on, so you keep the checkpoint. Okay, that's number one. Number two is all three of you have Sleeper Simulant on. We double linear fusion rifle reserves. Okay, this is going to be a build without focus and lens or the middle tree hammers build. We're not using any of those builds. It's just an easy setup for any team just to sort of do. As long as you need close to 1360 power, you need to have people that are high, right? Which all of us were pretty much on the nose for 1360. One was above, one was really close. The idea is that one of your Warlocks does a well to kill the VIP targets. The Titan will initially start on Thunder Crash Titan. So you can Thunder Crash the two VIP targets, the Marauder and the Sniper. Then after that, when those two key targets are killed, you need to kill obviously the barriers. So you just pick a side and just rotate. We do left first, then we do right, and then we'll do island last, because island the servitor spawns in pretty late. So we just do these two first. We all have anti-barrier autos on. It doesn't really matter what sort of rifle you've got on, as long as you've got something to break the shield. It's fine. There's three of you to do it. And just use your fusion rifle. Don't use any sleeper ammo unless you have ammo on the floor, because you need as much sleeper ammo as possible. You have around about 28 seconds, I believe, to damage this boss. That's your damage window. You can actually fire 16 sleeper shots in that time. Now, also, you need to do is ricochet damage. This is better than any Rage Regret roll with triple tap or fire online, because you get additional ricochet damage. That's the key to one cycle in this boss. As I said, you can do it with military hammers and all that stuff. Focus and Lens got nerfed, so now it only assists for the guy who done the Well of Radiance. So it doesn't work for your entire fire team. But as I said, you can do this as long as you've got particle deconstruction on, as long as one guy's got it on. That's fine. You don't need all three on. And then what we're going to do after all barriers are killed is pick 10 riches up a piece. The first Marauder that we killed, the VIP target, though, he dropped 10, which we put 10 in. So we've already got 10 in. So after these stacks, we'll have 40 in quick succession. Have your Titan do a bubble, or you can have your Warlock do a well. It doesn't really matter, because you'll get your supers back, of course. Right? And then the Scorch Cannon, whoever's on duty for that, will then get another stack of 10. I mean, I didn't really need to get 10. I've already got my super, but I did anyways. It doesn't matter, because you're doing all your DPS from middle anyways. Make sure all adds are down on one of the sides. So that was my side in this case. Have your Titan do their bubble on the side where the adds are alive, because the adds will stagger your fire team, or your shots. If you don't get all the crits that you need, then you won't get the one cycle, which this boss has close between 4.5 million HP, between that to 4.9. It's between 4.5 and 4.9 mil. I'm not sure on the exact number. It's less than 5 mil. It's more than 4.5. It's somewhere between there. So we're ready for DPS. See where the Titan's bubble is? Right up high next to the stairs. That stops the adds to the right from shooting us and staggering us. Then obviously he pops a bubble, and we've got a well in mid. So you just need to make sure you got your weapons of light active and getting all your ricochet shots. Obviously I'm hitting around 109k per shot. If you're lower light level, your number will be lower. But you need to hit all 16 shots, and most of them must be crit. I mean, I missed 2 or 3 shots that were body shot rather than crit. But it's not too bad on Sleeper, because the body shot damage is forgiven. And that's the one cycle on it. As I said, this is with no focus and lens, no middle tree hammer builds. That's just with Sleeper. 3 Sleepers. All you need is 1 Warlock, 1 Titan. You could even put a Revenant in the mix, or a Tether in the mix if you wanted. Doesn't really matter. But getting your hits is the biggest deal. Obviously, the standard fusions, hitting those on the boss first to get max stacks of particle deconstruction. Then you swap to Sleeper, and then each team member has to hit all 16 shots with Sleeper, and then you'll get the one cycle on Master. And you can farm this over and over, as I said, in a team, as long as you've swapped checkpoints at the start before this, so you've got another checkpoint to swap to. That was a quick video, and I hope you enjoy. Thank you.